Age is equal to 12. If age is greater than or equal to 18, then print you're an adult. If age is greater than or equal to 12, then print you're a teenager. Okay. Actually, you know what I could do? I don't even need to do it in VS Code. I'm going to do this. I think it's Jupyter Notebook? I'm about to find out. Oh, it's going to open it. I should actually probably. I'm actually going to close this. Shut it down. Because I would like to. CD into documents, Python. Okay. And now I can open it here. Actually, I think I can list. Actually, no, I can print working directory. Okay, actually, I want to list what's in. Oh. Okay, how do I list what's in? Is it -A? Not permitted to complete the operation. How do you print? That's what I tried. Why don't I have permission? Guess I can try -L. Okay. To Python practice since I can't get the frickin' and now Jupyter Notebook. I'm sorry, what? Or I could not explain. Let's see. Where am I at here? Okay. Well, that's an actual file. Let's go back. I'm just gonna call this. Oh, freaking. There we go. Playground. Okay. Well, let's try if we print false or syntax error. Okay. Truthy, falsity. In the previous lesson, you learned how to use comparison operators and conditional statements. While they are powerful, you will often run into situations where you need to compare multiple values at once. Is citizen equals true, age is 25. If is citizen, if is greater than 18. Okay. I feel like you could probably combine those. There, yeah. Okay. The above example will first check before we dive into those operators, let's take a look at what truthy and falsy values are. In Python, every value has an inherent Boolean value. Many values are considered truthy, that is, they evaluate to true in a logical context. Here are a few of the falsy values: none, false, 0, 0.0, and an empty string. Other values like non-zeros and non-empty strings are truthy. Oh, I see. Now that you understand truthy and falsy values, we can take a look at the Boolean operators, which... Okay, so there are three Boolean operators in Python, and, or, and not. Let's take a look at the AND operator. So, print age and... Okay, what will that do? says it'll print 25. The AND operator takes two operands and returns the first operand if it is falsy, otherwise it returns the second. Oh, okay, that's why it returned the second. Both operands must be truthy for an expression to result. Use and with if statements. If is citizen and age is This does read a lot like English. I can see why people say Python is the easiest first language to learn. And the above example, is citizen is true, and so we got two truths. So the condition evaluates to true. So in this case, I'm curious. You are eligible to vote. Let's try this again, but let's make this 15. So that would mean if one of them evaluates to false, then it's false. First one. If age is greater than 18 or is student. So that's false and that's true. You are if age is less than 18 or you're a student. So if you're not a student, this case, age. Okay, so the last operator we'll look at is the not operator, which takes a single operand and inverts its value. It converts truthy values to false and falsy values to true. Unlike the previous operators we look at, not always returns true or false. If not admin, then okay. I could just throw this into Jupyter Notebook and get the answer. Oh, it goes. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Trying to stay awake. Age is equal to 20 if age is greater than or equal to which that's a trick. Okay. If okay, when it returns x only if both x and y are true. My brain is not brainy. I spent all afternoon trying to buy my PDF. Okay. Oh, that's. You should really start sharing this. You should. What is stopping you from, like, getting online and live streaming that? Because that would be. I think people would definitely watch that. You failed in my. I failed that. That's pretty cool, though. How big was the PDF? I wonder. I'm trying to remember. That's a retrieval augmented generation. So you want to make the PDF searchable? That might be entertaining. That's funny. Let's see. I have no idea what the hell this is supposed to be because my brain is going offline. Okay. What happens if Python evaluates the expression x or y? It returns true if. Okay, it returns X if it evaluates to true, and skips evaluating Y. I feel like it's not the last one. It evaluates both X and Y regardless. I'm just gonna go only. It evaluates X only if X and Y. When I say that. Okay. I think people would enjoy watching someone swear at their computer, though. They would probably relate to it. Okay. In this workshop, we will practice create a variable, best price, base price. I can't even read, I'm so tired. Okay, base price. And store the base price of the movie ticket and set its value to 15. Age is equal to 21. To store the type of seat the user has selected and set its value to equal gold. Remember to surround. Oh. Create an if statement that checks if the age is greater than. If age is greater than, 17 inside the body, print user is eligible to book a ticket. This will print this. Remember to. Oh. If the age is greater than or equal to 21, print. Oh, they want user is eligible for evening Yes, there's an AI bubble. Okay. Create a variable. I feel like I want all the variables to be up at the top, but whatever. Is member, and set it equal to true, and below is member is weekend, set it equal to false. Create a variable called discount, and set it equal to 0, so technically false. If value, okay. In Python, if conditions don't have to compare values explicitly to true or false. Instead, they can rely on truthy values. If, oh, okay. So, if is member inside the body of the if statement, update discount value to 3. If is member discount equals 3. And then print. Okay, we're actually programming something here. I would like to continue with my double quotes since I'm doing JavaScript as well. Otherwise, that's gonna throw me off. Qualifies for membership. Discount. Oh. Okay, you should assign the... Oh. It's because I can't spell. Okay. It says add an else clause. Efficient document retrieval. Using vision, LLMs, and late interactions to improve document retrieval. Solely documents are visually rich structures that convey information through text. Top link. Oh, thank you. But also figures. Since modern retrievals rely on textual information, they extract from documents. Oh, this. Oh, I'm not about to download something. Hold on a second. Ah, dope. Okay, thank you. Document retrieval consists of matching a user's query with. Oh, it uses OCR, layout detection, captioning, embedded text. Okay, so that's standard retrieval. Thank you. I will definitely check this out. I don't know if my brain can read through it right now, but it's also about 26 pages. I'm gonna read the abstract real fast here. Documents are visually rich structures that convey information through text, but also figures, pages, tables, and even fonts. Okay. Since modern retrieval systems rely on textual information, they use pages to index documents, often through lengthy and brittle processes. They struggle to. This limits their capabilities in many practical applications. I'm brain broke. That's funny. So it's basically, instead of it like doing retrieval augmented generation strictly with textual information, it is, I guess, hold on, let's see. We introduce the visual document. Oh. Composed of various page-level retrieval tasks spanning multiple domains, languages, and practical settings. The inherent complexity and performance shortcomings of modern systems motivate. So, doing document retrieval by directly embed. A vision language model. Interesting. Trained to produce high-quality multi-vector embeddings from images of document pages, combined with late interaction matching mechanisms, largely pipelines, while being drastically simpler, faster, and end-to-end trainable. We release models, documents, codes, under. Okay, so it's open licenses. I was actually recently, I don't know if I mentioned this on my last live, but I had been looking into trying to create a retrieval, like a RAG. I want to ingest large numbers of technical papers and have the ability to search them with my LLM Okay, that makes sense because if you're looking at technical writing or scientific papers, many of them include like tables, and I'm sure this one includes it. This type of stuff, or even like pulling context from these graphs right here. Which I would assume a standard textual RAG is not able to necessarily look at this graph and actually understand what it says. It would really probably, I don't know, can it? Hold on. Read and understand graphs. Oh, graph RAG. Unlike traditional RAGs, so this would be correct. I could see this having application in textbook, like reading through textbooks as well. Interesting. Consists of matching a user's query to relevant documents giving in a given corpus. So you spent all day trying to utilize their, I guess it's open. Hold on. Huh. I wish that you would post what you're doing online. That would be pretty dope. I'll have to read that further. My ADHD brain. I gotta. Okay. You also want to display updated. Do I have a updated value? No, I actually didn't see. There's a Claude plugin. Wow, boy. Cave Kid. Captures everything Claude does during your coding session. Compresses it with AI. Oh, that's kind of dope. I haven't been using, I try to sparingly use Claude because I only have the $20 per month subscription and it goes fast. Thank you. I'm gonna have to take a look at that because I feel like, I know that a lot of people have been talking about how their token usage appears to be going up. And I would definitely concur. I did go through my Claude and turn off a lot of my skills so that, not skills, but connectors, in hopes that that would decrease the usage. Do you do anything besides this? Huh. You're like really, wow, okay. Then I run Quinn 3.5. That's insane. What are you doing all of this for? Like, what's your end goal? Okay. I don't know. How much is a... let me see something. How much is a 12 gigabyte GPU? I don't even want to know. I'm a nerd. Dang. If I had that money, I would be doing that. I really want to figure out how to set up a system that I can run like a local LLM. But I just don't have the financial means at the moment. Like, not that I should be spending, what is it, $120 a year, but, and then plus ChatGPT. Okay. Oh, Canadian. Got it. That's not too bad. So you just do this because you're a nerd? There's like no... just to learn? Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, I guess I can't really say anything different. I'm sitting here learning this just because I want to, so. Is that in Japanese? Oh, it says A. For whatever reason. Oh gosh. Damn. Okay. I might have to look into... So I would like to get into Linux, to be honest with you. I think I could probably run it as a VM or build my own computer. Probably could just build my own computer. Linux V, yep. Oh, I looked up. Okay, yeah, you're VMware for a. So that's what you did: Linux, VMware, storage, and system administration for 25 years. Okay. I'm potentially about to get into. Okay, you can run on Windows also. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I think there was a point in time where I was trying to learn Linux and booting it on a virtual machine. I can't remember, like VirtualBox or something like that on my computer, but I haven't done that in a minute, so. But I think if I left Mac, I would probably go with Linux over Windows. Yeah. Oh man. All right, my friend. It is time for me. As you can see, it's like 12:30. I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you again in the next stream, I hope. Have a good night.